No, I know that, but it's like, looks cool. All right, ready? Yeah. Okay, take one. Hello, my name is Graham Mailer-Sheldon, and I'm a Sigma ambassador and local 600 director of photography. For years, the Sigma 18-50 f2.8 DC-DN Contemporary has been a popular choice for both photographers and video creators. It's small, lightweight, fast, versatile, and affordable, but with great image quality. Until now, though, it has only been available for Sony, Fujifilm, and L-mount platforms. But I have good news. Now it's here for Canon RF mount, which means one of Sigma's most convenient little lenses can attach directly to your favorite Canon EOS R camera. Today we'll shoot some quick scenes in LA on the Canon EOS R7 and APS-C camera body and take a look at how it performs. I care about a few things when it comes to autofocus. We've all seen that jitter when a camera grabs focus. How will that look here on our project? Will it feel smooth? Then of course, we care about that speed and precision. Is it following our subject faithfully with fast and slower movements? What about lower light scenes? Let's try it out. Okay, so we're in this cool little containers section here of the warehouse. We're gonna check out the autofocus on the Canon R7 and the 18-50 Sigma, and we're gonna add a little bit of haze. You can already see some of the haze in the air. So Aubrey, let's kick on a little bit more haze. And this is gonna be a little challenging. We're not really in a low light space, but haze, any sort of particles in the air, makes autofocus a little bit sad sometimes. But let's see how it goes right here. Okay, Amy, so let's have you come out of the haze actually. That's looking sick. Yes, all of this is good. Okay, so I'm tapping on your face and let's see if it holds you the whole time. So whenever you're ready. Nice. All right, so it's following your eye, very cool. So we're at 18 millimeter right now. There's only a couple of feet for me to move here. So we have a little bit of that in-body stabilization playing. Ooh, we love some Dutch angle stuff. Very cool. Heck yeah. Great, and then if you could give me an exit back through our kind of doorway there into the light. Nice. So you saw for a second there, the camera was like, we've lost her eyes for a second, then it snapped to her body. It felt very, very smooth, which was great. We don't want to feel that kind of jarring moment when the autofocus is like, I've lost her eyes, what do we do? And of course, the haze is just adding something to the scene, but not messing with our autofocus, which I love. And so that was mostly 18 millimeter. I think I'm gonna back up a little bit. Let's try some stuff at like 50 millimeter.
I'll do some fight moves.
Yeah, some fight moves. Oh, see, this is great because Amy, her punches are in between her eye and the sensor, and we're still snapping back. We got that light back there, got a little haze, nice. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so let's go to 35.
I'm gonna jump.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cool. Yep. Ooh, I like all this. So we've lost some of the haze now, but I don't mind because we're getting a lot of that cool light in the background. We're getting a lot of Amy here. Hell yeah. Versatility. Just how much can be accomplished with this single Sigma zoom on a fast-paced shoot? 18 millimeter to 50 millimeter is such a wide range for this compact zoom, and that's covering everything from your wide establishing shots to your medium shot scene coverage and everything in between. Then of course you have the ability to mount this 18-50 and R7 combo on most of the major gimbals on the market today without your arms falling off. Also, we're gonna try a shot at a wide angle to give the close focus a look. You can really get creative moving close to your subject on a wide angle. It doesn't work for all projects, but it is absolutely attention grabbing. One of the first things I want to do in this cool, like, snow, creepy TV set here with Amy is we're going to go to 18 millimeter, but then I'm going to try to get pretty close to Amy just to see how the lens performs in that situation. So, all right, here we go. So we have quite a bit of flickering happening from these televisions. That's not messing with our autofocus. We're at 18 millimeter right now. So here's that wide shot. We're getting our establishing coverage right here. Then I'm gonna go all the way to 50. Nice, look at that autofocus. Oh, it snaps in so quickly. I'm gonna go to 18 millimeter and then let's do that kind of like up against the TV stuff. I don't know, this reminds me a little, there's a Japanese horror element to this, right? I feel like... Uh-oh, whatever's going on is not good here. This is what social media is doing to our brains. Nice, I'm going to 50 millimeter. Let's see if we can get a little depth of field, even a little bit closer if you don't mind, Amy. Great. There's autofocus.
This is
Yeah.
Brad somewhere.
I'm getting Brad somewhere. Great, let's try 35 a little bit here. I love that 18 millimeter in close focus. Let's see where close focus is. I mean, I'm right.
Can you see here?
Yeah, if you don't mind. There you go. So I'm right at about close focus on the 18 to 50 at 18 millimeter. I mean, that's such a fun look, right? That doesn't work for every project, but I mean, it works when you have creepy TVs here behind Amy. Image quality. Maybe the thing we care most about, and I've saved it for last. Are we sacrificing anything from the image for this form factor? What about bokeh? How do things look in video mode in general? So Amy's chilling here on this phone. We're gonna look at the lighting sources in the background. We're gonna look at the shape of the bokeh and these little string lights hung in the background as well. There's this open sign, and then the edges of the frame. Is there anything happening with the light sources at the edge of the frame? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pan around here a little bit. We're gonna throw it out of focus. We're not in autofocus mode anymore. So we're at 50 millimeter. Wow, look at that. Okay, so we're fully out of focus here with our 18 to 50. We're at f2.8, 320 ISO, 1/50 shutter, 24 frames per second. I mean, that is pretty, right? Look at that open sign in the corner. I mean, this is great, but at some point, our subject's probably gonna have to be in focus. So I'm gonna go ahead and focus on Amy here, who's listening to an awesome conversation of some note. Let's give detail a look. Okay, some of the things we can look at is we have kind of a grody, I think that's a technical term, phone booth here. And then you can also look at the detail, you know, in the denim outfit that Amy's wearing, also her awesome purple hair. We can check out the detail there. How is this lens handling all of that? And I don't know about you, but it's killing it right now. So let's go ahead, let's focus on the background for a moment. There we go. Still at 50 millimeter. Amy's out of focus. Nice, going back to Amy here for a second. And then I'm gonna throw it out of focus again. I'm gonna keep us at 50, and then I'm gonna pan back and forth a little bit. So when we pass through the string lights, take a look, and do you get any sort of weirdness, another technical term, happening at the edge of the frames? Right, so right about now you should be looking at like the upper left. But again, for such a small, portable, affordable zoom, this is pretty darn cool. So there it is. Check out that image quality, the 18 to 50 f2.8 DC-DN contemporary. I mean, looks good to me. There you have it. The Sigma 18 to 50 f2.8 DC-DN Contemporary is a super convenient and high quality video lens for YouTubers, content creators, indie filmmakers, and more. For all the aforementioned camera systems and now Canon EOS R, you can move fast and keep your overall camera rig small. The autofocus is zippy, and you still have that exceptional image quality you expect from Sigma without breaking the bank. Sigma and the RF mount are a great match, and I'm excited to see Sigma's selection of lenses for Canon RF expand even further. Thanks for watching.